Okay, this is the final process, final before starting to wind, and this is the area that has the tabs underneath the cover here, so we don't need to put tape here. And I have added tape right on the edge, here, underneath also, and on the other side. It's very important that you take all these precautions. It's very important, believe me. If the wire goes through here, end of the game. You may have to start all over again. So basically, for the first couple of layers is the more important. Once that you build that and it's already on this paper, it's safe. But the first layer is the one that you have to be very careful, and as well as to mark it. Mark the pieces that I have here. This is up 2 and up 3, and here goes 4 and here goes 1. So I keep a view. I use colors on the top, blue on the top and green on the bottom, so to distinguish these. Once that you start winding, you lose control. You turn it around, you turn it back, upside down, and you lose control where you started at and where is your upper part, lower part. Always keep some kind of mark, that stays, that you don't erase it with your hands. I'm gonna start winding. It's ready to go. It's already all masked. I masked the bolts. I don't want the wire to get in between. You gotta take a break in between the windings. You gotta take a break, and then the wire, the bolt and the sharp edges are exposed. And just believe me, just that the wire goes like this, it'll get scraped the enamel, and it can short circuit the coil and give you all kind of malfunctions. So all these precautions are in order to avoid all the sharp edges of metal, sharp edges. I don't do it here because I'm just going to be winding the main secondary right now. As this one, it's another process. I'm going to be doing it outside here. So basically it's for the main secondary, which is going to be my basic center frame. This is the main frame for the upper sequential coils. So this is very important that this is very solid, and all the turns are consistent and very nicely done. You cannot do it lousy, one on top of the wire on top of the other, or cross the wires. You have to do it wire by wire, turn by turn until you get all the way to the end. Then you come back and going into the same way. But I use this same tape here every layer. The first layer, when I run a tape here, and I hold the wire here, and then I put tape all over on the first layer. This type of paper, it's very thin. It doesn't build up much. But once that you put the tape, you have to apply pressure to the tape as well to keep the first layer very tight, and so on all the layers. In between layers, I use tape. So when you take the coil is not gonna come apart, because that'll be the end of it. You will never be able to put it back together. So you want all the layers to be as one fine tubing, solid tubing, and that you only achieve it tape by tape, taping it. And I use the wider tape, of course, because this is the one that I use for this. As for the sequential coils, I'm gonna use this tape. But basically this is it. This is the masking and ready to go for winding. Thanks for watching.